laughed and scared the shit out of me. So I didn't know what to do. Why? Because it was a void. There was nothing to do. I freaked out. I was like, oh.
Good morning. What a beautiful day to be alive. Wow. I'm here at 8:11 a.m. on 8/11/18. So today is 8118. For those who do numbers, you may want to play them. So, boy, there's so much to talk about. And so this is a new broadcast. You know, a former format, but we're doing it differently now. Cayce Kaban Live is now Cayce Kaban Unplugged. So, no more live feeds. I'm just going to create a broadcast. So, there it is. So, I've been having the most interesting dreams lately. Last night, no exception. It goes into so many dimensionals and high-def technicolor. And it was all about animals. Animals. And lots of animals. And I was in a house, unfamiliar, but a house nonetheless. And different animals kept appearing in this house. And there were people I knew from my past from a real long time ago. So there was characters besides animals, but they were incidentals. They were just, I don't know, part of the feed. But dead animals and live animals kept appearing. I mean, at one point, there were 2 dead deer just laying in the living room. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, what? And then I was wrestling with an opossum who bit me. There were dogs coming out from a lot of directions. And one of the final moments, a horse crashed through the wall into the living room. Now, what in the hell does that all mean? I don't know, man. The animals were literally coming through the woodwork. So, there's a little dream sequence, some storytelling, and happy Saturday. Got my pea hat on, got my blue blockers on. I'm going to show you something really unique. Here out in the, beautiful farmland of Missouri, where you get lots of pastures. My buddy Jeff's been driving the tractor with the brush hog. And then he did some furthering designs, and I'm going to show you some of this. Now I'm just going to turn the camera around so we'll take a look-see. Now what we have here kind of looks Christian symbolic, doesn't it? You know, the big cross with the circle in it. There's some paganism. You know, but, this could stimulate a lot of different imagination, creativity. And that's what I love Jeff. Jeff's always creative. He's always tripping. So, what we have here is a little pitching course. Yeah, a pitching course. And check out this flag. Now, all four corners are set up so that we can pitch in from different directions. And, you know, we can play different little things like closest to the pin, you know, best chip into the putt, or into the cup, different things. But it's better than this. This is just a little roundabout. On 30 acres, you can actually design several different sequences, and yeah, that's all happening. So we can work on our game, our short game. And, you know, that's kind of life. Life is kind of the short game, but you got to have long-range vision. If you don't have long-range vision and hold those thoughts, they may never appear if you keep canceling them out. So I realize that I'm coming around on so many wonderful levels at this point. You know, all the different things that have been happening, you know, connection problems, signal problems, technical difficulties, are all on purpose. I'm being divinely guided, as always, and I trust that aspect always. So, patience, patience, patience. What I'm now in the experience of is actually 40 years. 40 years of dreams. They're actually starting to materialize. I'm pretty excited about that. Yeah, the book is finally ready. So, I'm in the process of getting books ordered, which is way cool. It's just the funds. The funds are coming. It's happening. And then, away we go. I don't know if you just heard that little belly burp, but it felt really good. So, I've chosen to do Saturday morning cartoons now unplugged. No more live. And even from my last show, I got comments, I get really crazy comments. It's amazing what people will project, what they will think. I mean, it's pretty crazy to me sometimes. It's really comical. You know, like, somebody wanted to repeat the idea that I got a target on my back. You got a target on your back, just like Andrew Norton Webber. You know, just like Matt Orr and Looper said in your interview. I said, you know, hey, stop with that noise. That is not true. You're reading into things. And, you know, I am being unplugged on higher levels than you imagine. I'm not being censored. I'm realigning. I'm paying attention to what is happening. And I spend a lot of time watching the moon, the stars, the sun, their cycles, grass growing, slugs moving, birds talking. Because in that orchestration lies a lot of wisdom when you trust and allow. Be patient, like panting dogs. That's Emma. She pants a lot, but Imagine wearing that polar bear fur coat. Oh, she's got a big fur coat in this kind of weather. But, you know, that's her dog, you know, dog's life. So, I had another comment. I found this one curious. You look like you've put on weight. Well, I haven't put on weight. That would not be true. Oh, you look really sad. What's really going on with you, weedu? What is it? Hey. That's my life. That's my business. This is my... this is what I'm working on, man. Matter of fact, I wrote a poem. I think I'll take time to read it. I wrote this poem this morning, so I might as well read it now. Why not? And this one is entitled Free Thinking People. If you want to psychoanalyze, don't look here. Start with yourself and look in the mirror. You deal with your shit, and I'll handle my stuff. We commonly have more than enough. Your fees are too high, and I don't like the ride. Accusing me for your feelings inside. Facing ourselves while chasing fears engraved the soul from years of tears. Abstracts of illusion, their frames in mind. It's our theater by design. Free-thinking people understand truths we are holding clutched in our hands. You do your life, I'll do mine. Recognize this, and we'll get along fine. And there it is. So, there's a message. If you want to go around getting into everybody's business, psychoanalyzing them, you know, or figuring them out so you can fix them, that's a smoke screen. A big smoke screen. If we project our fix-it program, knowing how to do that, we've got it all figured out. Projecting that on others. Really? Well, knock yourself out. Me, I'm just, keep meandering. You know, I like to meander. I like to stroll. I like to just walk. Because I'm not in any big hurry. I've learned patience is a really important part of the experience. And so I allow, trust, listen, and follow accordingly. I just trust all that. And it works for me effortlessly. So, here's some other news. If you were one of the early donators, which I thank you so much, love you very much, that put donations towards the Orn Oracles, the book, a journey to higher frequency, please send me your information of where I can send you your signed and numbered copy. I did go on to Facebook yesterday when I finally got a signal, and I personally messaged everyone I could possibly reach on that list. There were others that weren't my friends on Facebook, this, that, and the other, which means they could just be subscribers to the YouTube channel. I don't know. But either way, if you hear this message and you're one of those beautiful, lovely people, please send me your information via email. Would be best. weedu shivambu@gmail.com. Simplest way. Unless you're on Facebook, and then send me a personal message. That works too. So, I'm pretty excited. I'm getting ready to order the books. I'm getting ready to actually shoot some new shows. I've got a couple of different awesome subjects, awesome human beings that I'm going to go record. Yeah, that's part of what's coming up in the near future. And I'm excited about that. Do I really look sad? Do I really look sad? I'm not sad. I get serious at times. But that's part of my cartoon. You don't want just a one-trick pony. Got to have a lot of different hues to make a really colorful rainbow. That's the way I view it. That's life in action. And I am happy. I am. I'm happy. I am. I'm perfectly happy. I'm really content with how my life is and the things that are in the process of development. It's like watching all these dreams of a long time manifesting in front of my eyes. So just know this. It's all good. I'm doing everything I know how to live life to its fullest every day. Doing the best I know how. And I work at not taking it personal, assuming anything about anyone at any time for any reason, and remain impeccable with my word. I think those agreements are worthy of keeping. So, I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful, marvelous day. I really do. And give yourself a hug. Love yourself. Love yourself. Give yourself a hug. Unless you have somebody else around who will. In the meantime, boom! You've just been loved. Peace out. Ciao for now. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. What a beautiful day to be alive. This is a beautiful moment to be alive. Birds are singing. I love to hear them sing. Now, I'm going to share a couple things with you. I scribed a couple of poems. Just a matter of this last, I don't know, short while. I just thought, might as well, because I can. So, this is entitled Theater of Mind. Connect the dots. as you view life unfolding in front of you. It's a personal matrix, your own design. As you imagine, you will find a grand illusion, live cartoons, theater of mind with soundtrack tunes. Any questions? Ask away. Grab your joystick, then press play. Natural settings in virtual worlds, wearing masks of stolen pearls. Listen closely to finite sounds. Pay attention. Look around. Did you think this? Are those your shoes? Well, there's no free passes. Just pay your dues. There's one. And I've got one more. I'll share it too. This one's called You Pay Either Way. You pay either way. I plant seeds, and I know I am the fertilizer as they grow. Painting pictures without time allows the process we frame in mind. Patiently collecting clues, painting pictures of perfect hues. No rush deliveries, but always on time. Storyboard thumbnails we frame in mind. Can life be this simple? Are we really in charge? Do we make it complicated by living too large? What is required to simply create the life we desire without debate? How much is the premium to be who we choose? You pay either way when you're spreading the news. So there it is. Something to, if you're wondering what happened to me. I don't know. I don't know. I'm working on that every day. I don't want to have it all figured out. So, I also request, stop trying to figure me out. It's my job, my responsibility. Pay attention to yours. And I think we'll all be happier campers by living simply this way. Anyway, there it all is, with love. Give yourself a hug. Yeah, now's a good time. Peace be with you. In your heart, in your mind, in your soul. And boom! Ha 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 ha! You've just been loved.